Today on The Real.
The Real's got a little something for you and your man this holiday season.
I'm gonna keep this for myself. And Empire star Kelly Rowland stops by.
Plus, we're getting advice right from the source.
It's our first ever translation.
Tell your mama and them to back up. On The Real.
So, of course, are you ladies ready for some girl chat?
Oh, it's the best part of the day.
Me too.
Yeah, I love
okay, so let's get started.
Okay. Here you go.
So first up, guys, Michelle Rodriguez's latest Instagram post super got my attention. Like, I couldn't stop staring. She posted a selfie with visible armpit hair with the caption, grew my armpit hairs, gotta love it, yum.
Oh.
So, I wanna know, ladies, what do you think about this? Like, Tam, are you pro armpit hair? Are you not? Like, where do you stand?
Okay, first of all, I love Michelle. I've met Michelle a couple of times. She's awesome.
I love her too.
But when I look at that picture, I just smell funk. I don't know why.
I'm gonna tell you why you think that, because it is a known fact that hair holds odor.
Yeah, and it holds lots of bacteria.
Right.
So that's just what I think of. We are on The Real, so I'm just being honest.
Yeah,
so
okay.
for me, do you, boo, do you. But for me, I just like to be, smooth, soft, silky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't judge her. I think she's trying to grow her winter coat. That's what she's trying to do.
She's just trying to stay warm. And that would
It's
work.
cold
'Cause you
out
get
here.
your arms, when your arms are exposed, you do get cold, so that would work. But I gotta say this, you guys. When it comes to, like, if sexy were a pie chart, I think there's so many different kinds. There's your Victoria's Secret sexy,
Yeah,
there's your
I agree.
simple Jennifer Aniston sexy, but I think there's this special slice of, like, supernatural where people like Michelle Rodriguez
She can rock
own that slice of sexy. Like,
She can rock
honestly,
it.
when
She
I
is
look at
super
her,
sexy.
a lot of
She
guys
really
find
is.
her really, really.
Yeah.
I
I
think
know
she's
one
very
thing,
sexy.
I wouldn't say that to her face, that she smelled like funk. I tell you that much.
No.
She looked like she could kick your
I
butt.
didn't. No,
She didn't
No,
say
but I
she
mean,
smelled
she looked like a tough girl.
I didn't say
didn't say she smelled like. She
smelled
said
funk.
photos of
I
people
said
with
I
armpit
think it,
hair.
And like
Right.
I said, I know Michelle. My
I
brother-in-law
would
did a
say
movie with
funk
her.
in her
You are
vicinity.
amazing.
Nowhere
I love
around.
her.
That girl looked tough.
But wait, can
She
I bring
absolutely
up?
is tough.
But I know her, so she's very kind.
You guys,
she's
there
very,
was one
she's
time
sweet.
we were at She'll an understand. event,
Yeah.
and seriously, Michelle. Oh, walked we in, were there! and she had no
No
makeup
makeup
on.
on. Yeah,
Hair
she's
just
stunning.
undone.
Just
came out of a hat.
supernatural,
And me and Adrian were like this. She's fly, and we're gonna She's tell just you why. really hot.
She's comfortable in her own skin,
She
and I
really
think
is.
that's dope.
Yeah.
You gotta give it to that. So we literally were at a table with her hanging out. She was so friendly,
Yeah.
so nice, and again, she just was like, whatever.
Yes.
And she's naturally beautiful.
Yeah, I can't
no
do
makeup.
it.
Yeah.
I can't own it myself.
Yeah.
Well,
But
sometimes you don't
good
have a
for
choice.
you.
Sometimes, come on, ladies. Sometimes
What?
you forget, or sometimes you get to.
Forget what?
Yo, the other
I
day.
do.
Let's
No,
be real.
my
The other day.
armpit reminds
I
me.
do.
You know, at the end of our show, when we're like, "This is our time,"
Orchestra,
I
and you're
straight
like-
remembered in my head. I was like, "Wait, hold on," and I turned to Tamara like this. I was like, "Tamara, am I good?" And
I
she said,
no.
That's real.
But I was
So I get it. Women, I could understand stubble, right?
Yeah.
You can get stubbly.
Yeah.
Stubble, I get. But we're not like intentionally letting it
If you
grow
talk
out,
about
know?
armpit weave, something is wrong, okay? That's
Exactly.
it.
If you can braid it,
Well, if your armpit hair got you dumped and you need to stop seeing your ex's face on social media, Caroline Sanders is here to help. She's a self-described social media breakup coordinator. She offers a $30 service to help with breakup backlash for her clients. Now, she'll unfriend your ex on Facebook for you, remove their presence from social media, and pull their number from your phone for $30.
Don't forget.
Okay.
Adrian, when you break up with someone, do you completely erase them from social media?
No.
You don't?
No, I still follow my ex. If I like the photo, I like it. I think when you're with somebody for a really long time, I don't get, well, then again, it depends on how the breakup was. If it was a positive breakup, then you can do that. If it was a negative one, I still think you look like Bitter Betty being like, I'm unfollowing you. How about, and this is funny because they're like, get your social media life together. How about you get your real life together first?
That is true.
I wish I was that strong.
Me too.
But there are some times, like I've had some breakups where it hurts so bad that I just like, if I see their name, then it hurts again.
Yeah.
And if they post something, I gotta look, and it hurts again. And so I literally have to mentally discipline myself by block, delete, block, delete.
Yes.
Really? And that way, it's a done case and nothing accidentally happens where I bring up those feelings.
I agree.
I agree.
When I'm done, I'm just
But
so
I don't
done.
need to pay nobody no $30. I can do it myself or tell you, go over and delete everything.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'd be the chick that would pay $30, you guys.
You would?
Yeah, because for some reason, this happened to me. I was habitual when looking at my ex's Facebook. It just became a habit because I was doing it before, so I didn't know how to stop.
Right. Yeah.
And then I kept looking, and then I saw that every single girl he dated after me looked like me, and I was like, okay, this is just weird.
It's in your
I liked
feelings.
it, and then I didn't like it. So for me, I have to have someone just to
Yeah, but you ain't
do
gotta
it.
have somebody pay $30. That's what your best friend is for.
even better,
Girl, you
True.
gonna delete everything.
That's true. Speaking of breakups, Melanie Griffith and Antonio Banderas have finalized their divorce settlement after 18 years of marriage. And it's been reported that Melanie will get $65,000 a month in spousal support.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money, honey. Now, Lonnie, how do you feel about spousal support? It's very different from child support.
Very different.
Yes.
Because it's based on the person's income. And, $65,000, yeah, that's a lot of money, but Puss in Boots made a lot of money, all right? Shrek made a lot of money.
Right.
They was together for 18 years. She's used to living a certain type of lifestyle.
Okay.
So while all of y'all sitting up here hating on Melanie, she had to put up with him for 18 years. She deserved that money, honey. I'm sorry.
This is so true.
You can't go, you know what I mean?
agree.
And she gave up, I believe, because I'm a Melanie Griffith fan, I
So
believe
am
she
I.
gave up a lot of roles because she was his wife. So he did a lot of the work, and she had to, raise their kids, stuff like that. So I think it's fair. I mean, I just think it's fair.
Okay.
I disagree.
I disagree.
I'm trying to understand it a little bit more.
So I completely agree with child support. Obviously, I think people should absolutely take care of their children.
Of course.
You should not even be applauded for that. You should just do it because it's your responsibility.
Yeah.
But I do have a slight issue with spousal support, and I'm going to say why.
Okay.
I feel like as women, we should always have a backup plan.
Right.
I think we should always be able to support ourselves. And I think that should motivate us and encourage us that even if you're with a man that tells you don't do this or, you can stay home and take care of the kids, I'm all for that. But you should always have...
That was her backup plan. If she get a divorce, they had a
And
prenup.
that should not
she
be the
was gonna
backup
get
plan.
spousal support.
That
That's
should
her
not
plan.
be the backup plan.
And she got
You
a
should
house
never
and a
rely.
Picasso.
You should never rely on someone else to maintain your lifestyle.
Okay, but what if...
However,
No.
I'm right there with you,
Yes,
Adrian.
okay.
I'm right there with you. However, there are spousal support makes sense to me when there are mothers who are stay-at-home moms who dedicate their entire lives to taking care of the kids, to taking care of the man. Because sometimes the man is the kid as well. I'm just saying.
I agree with that. And in that case, I say instead of paying a nanny, you should absolutely compensate me for taking care of your children. Because I had a friend that this happened to.
Okay.
If she got a job there would be nobody home to take care of the kids. So that was just going to cost another price.
Yes.
And instead, she had it written into her spousal support that pretty much pay me what it would have cost them and then some.
Oh, wow. Okay.
For what it would have cost for a nanny. Because it doesn't make sense. If somebody has to be home with those kids, it might as well be their mother instead of somebody, if you don't want to go to work.
Here's one thing I think we're just
That's a
not
compromise.
adding up, though. And I can say this as a married woman. We as women need to make sure we put a price to the amount of time, the amount of energy, and the amount of work it takes to stroke a man's ego.
I don't think so.
And to keep him happy. I'm just being real.
I don't think so.
Absolutely. I have been there through my marriage. That was from a man. Yo, high five from a brother who gets it.
No. This is my issue. Why would you completely let go of your whole life and your whole dream and not have an idea of, God forbid, this doesn't work out, you guys. What if one day this doesn't work out?
This is why I thank God for this show that you were actually telling them to do this.
Yeah.
Because some women just don't. To them, being a mom is all they want to be. Being a housewife is all they want to be.
Which is
However,
awesome.
which is
And
awesome.
nothing's wrong with that.
And nothing's wrong with that. However,
and you should be compensated for that in that case. Absolutely.
However, I do love what you're saying because my mom always said, make sure, Tamara, you do take care of yourself because you don't want to be stuck in a marriage just because he is taking care of you. You never want to be in that position. So that when it's time to leave, you can just get up, bounce, I'm gone, I got my own money.
Even if during those 18 years you put aside money, you should always be able to take care of yourself.
Look, if I marry Steven Spielberg.
No.
Okay.
And we get divorced, I'm not going back to my old life. I'd have been with Steven Spielberg. He know he gonna have to take care of me.
Well, I hope you want to use Steven Spielberg connections to make you your own money.
But not only that, when you get into a marriage, you don't plan on divorcing. You don't plan on divorcing.
You don't plan on divorcing, but you gotta be
taking care of yourself.
I get that.
I always plan on divorce. Plan to take care of yourself.
But everybody gets caught up on the money. Let me tell you, if I get married, I know, and this is why I don't want to get married. Because if I do, they going to look at my little money and be like, you're going to have to pay $5,000 a month to somebody. And I don't want that. But I know that's what happens when you get married. Whether it's the man or the woman nowadays, because I know a lot of my friends are going through this, that are female. They're marrying, and then they're getting divorced, and that's just how it is when you get married.
I know.
That's just it.
Lonnie, and I agree with what you're saying, but all Adrienne is saying is, yes, no one plans on getting divorced.
Never.
But you have to be smart. You have to have a plan A, plan B, and plan C.
For yourself.
For yourself.
Okay,
I think that's all she's saying.
Because trust me, they got plans for themselves.
As well,
They got plans. And they gonna be straight.
Do you understand? Everybody is getting caught up on the $65,000. I'm not saying Melanie Griffith is broke. Nobody
I'm not even
said
speaking
that.
about Melanie Griffith anymore at all.
Yeah.
Girl, go on. That's
Okay.
I'm just saying, women in general, I think you should always.
you said
have
in
a-
general.
In general, you should always
Of
invest
course,
in
naturally,
yourself.
everybody should take care of themselves.
Invest
but
in
if
yourself.
I marry Steven Spielberg, I expect to get me some of that money.
Okay, well.
Get this, Justin Bieber has a new crush and his fans united to help him find her.
Oh my gosh.
Bieber posted a woman's photo he found on Instagram with the caption, "Oh my God, who is this?" Yeah, I kind of agree.
Look
She's
at
really
that picture for a
gorgeous.
second, you guys.
And with the power of the internet, he found out that she's Cindy Kimberly, who has over 150,000 followers on Instagram.
Still
and now
growing.
she'll definitely have more. But while people are saying that Cindy resembles Adriana Lima,
She does.
who he has been rumored to have hooked up with, and I guess he kind of has a type. So Lonnie, do you have a type?
Do I have a type?
Yeah, do you have a type?
Of course I do.
Yeah.
Rich. That's what my type.
Lonnie,
I can.
Lonnie,
seriously,
What is your
Lonnie? Look at
type?
her cracking herself up. I love it. What is your type?
You know what? I got to tell y'all a quick story.
Okay, I want to know.
Because this really does work.
Okay.
Chad Ochocinco, the football player, he put up a tweet about our show.
He did.
Yes, he did. He said, you know what? I'm watching the reel for the first time while folding clothes. I love all of them, especially the lady in the middle. She can get all of me.
Hold on. How y'all know he ain't talking about me? Hey!
No, because at the time, it was the 5 of us.
I'm just kidding. I'm going to give that gladly over to Lonnie.
So when that happened, everybody started retweeting it. And then they were like, that's Lonnie Love. That's Lonnie Love.
Wow.
I was like, oh, my God. I can have all of you?
Lonnie, how did that make you feel?
I was just, you know what? It was flattering. But it was just funny how the power of the internet, because he didn't know. First of all, I was just happy he just watched the show.
Yes.
That was my thing. So thank you, Chad. Thank you for the tweet.
Did you reach out to him?
I sent him a tweet back, and I said, you know what? You are welcome to come on the show anytime.
So professional.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I wasn't like, hey, let's meet at the Starbucks. I wasn't like, no.
That's so cool.
So it can happen. Yeah. But, you know, that's the power of the internet and with followers and stuff. And that's what Beaver did. And you know what? I'd rather for him to do this than go on Tinder. Okay? I think that's great.
Yes.
Okay? So good job, Justin.
Seriously. Because, I mean...
But it's kind of like what you were saying last segment, which was the guy that you used to be dating started dating a bunch of girls that kind of looked like you.
Yeah.
So clearly he had a type.
Right.
Do you think it's true that people have a type and they keep kind of, I'm all over the place?
You just like who you like, you know? You just like who you like.
Yes.
For me, though, I don't know, mine kind of went backwards. I didn't really have a type growing up. I dated African, Cuban, Asian. I dated lots of guys, but then
You dated my people?
I dated a guy. His last name was Wong.
Tamara Wong.
How long was it?
I don't know, Jeannie. I wasn't that type of girl.
He was the Wong guy for her.
In college?
Wait, you guys are so long.
I'm done. But wait, you really do like tall.
I do. So then, yes. So after I dated lots of guys, I realized what I preferred. They have to be over 6 feet. That was for me.
Oh, really?
Yes. I tried under, and I couldn't do it. There's just something about dating a really tall guy where I feel, you know, just safe. I don't know. I like that rugged.
Manly man.
Manly man. And I don't like ripped. He can't have like abs or anything like that.
Not like body trainer.
No.
Yeah, that make me exercise. I don't like that.
Go on.
Yes.
I gotta get
No, it's true. Sometimes it's true because you feel like guilty eating certain things around them, and I like to eat. I'm a foodie. So they've got to have a little gush because I like to cuddle. Everyone knows this. I like vanilla. I like white guys.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh my God, this is so specific.
Different strokes for different folks.
I do, but like I said, I dated all over the place, and then
I like Rocky Road, so.
Okay.
'Tis the season for coworker canoodling, mistletoe makeouts, and maybe a holiday hookup. So we know you need some romantic recommendations. And today, we're kicking it old school. It's time for Gramflation! We've got 3 great-grandmas here, grandmothers who are great, ready to turn back with some classic love advice. To my left is Judy. She has 2 kids, 7 grandkids, and 3 great-grandkids. All right, Judy. Betty is a proud mom of 2 kids and grandmother to 6 grandkids. All right, Betty. And Bibi has 2 kids and 1 granddaughter. All right. We know you all have questions, so let's get started. Adrian is with our first lady, Katie.
Okay, where are you from, Katie?
Chino, California.
Awesome. And what's your situation?
Okay, so me and my boyfriend have a 3-year-old son, and I just want to know what's the best way to spend equal time with both of our families on the holidays.
Ooh.
It's a hard one.
Okay, Bibi, like she ready.
Well, first of all, if you got married, you'd be the boss. And then you could do whatever you want and make the choices, and he'll follow you.
Oh,
there you go. That was easy.
Thank you very much.
What about you, Miss Betty?
Well, listen, you can spend half the day at one house and the other half of the day at the other house, depending upon the distance from one house to the other.
Are you guys far?
No, not really.
How far?
Like 20 minutes.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
Okay, well, then there you go.
There you go.
Split it up.
yeah, Christmas morning with maybe your parents, and then Christmas evening with his parents.
Adrian, who's next?
We also have Melissa. Where are you? Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
All right. Where are you from, Melissa?
West Covina, California.
Yeah. Callie's in the house. Now, what is your situation?
So my question is, I broke up with my ex a long time ago, and my family still keeps bringing him up. How do I get them to stop?
Oh, they keep bringing up. Miss Betty, what about?
Does that mean you don't have another boyfriend for them to talk about?
No, right now I'm single.
Yo, you're single and by.
Yes.
Tell your mom and them to back up. let them know that you're doing you right now, and you'll have time for somebody else later.
All right. Who's our last lucky lady, Adrian?
We've got Natalie over here. Natalie, stand up. How are you?
Okay, thank you. How are you?
Where are you from, Natalie?
I'm from La Puente, California.
Yeah.
And I wanted to know, how soon is too soon to bring somebody that I'm texting around my family for the holidays?
Okay, so she met this dude, right, on text. Text is the phone, okay? They text nowadays.
Right, I know.
And so now she wants to know how soon is it should she bring him to meet the family?
I think he should take you out for dinner first, spend some money on you, and see if he's a sport.
Tell it, BB. Tell it.
And if he's a sport and he's a nice guy, you just met him on that thing, that whatever you, this thing here and this thing here. Yeah, and you don't even know who he is in person, really, do you?
Have you guys gone on dates yet?
Yes.
You have been on
Yes.
dates. How many?
2.
And did he pay for you?
Not, yes.
And how did the date go? I mean,
It was really, we really like each other. I like hanging out with him, so I think it went good.
well, if you know what? Don't waste time. Take him.
See what your mom and your grandma think of him.
I think the longer, my mother had a saying, if you're the highest apple on the tree, that's the one they want. So you have to work that into your life with him, but remain at bay and don't be too anxious to do anything.
Great advice.
All right, now that's what I call Gramslation.
Our first guest is a Grammy-winning singer and actress. She started in a little group you may have heard of called Destiny's Child. Her solo career has produced chart-topping hits like Dilemma, Commander, and Motivation.
Yes.
So get on your feet and welcome my good friend, the beautiful and talented Kelly Rowland. For donating to our Toys for Tots basket.
Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for having me. I've been so excited to come and sit with you ladies.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I love you so much.
Absolutely.
You guys, it's Kelly Rowland. Well, welcome to The Real.
Thank you.
I have got to tell you guys a little story. You guys may not know this. I don't know if you even know what's about to happen.
Oh, boy.
Okay. But I have to share this story because I want to say thank you to you. A lot of you guys may not know this, but this girl has been so influential in my life. When I was getting ready to audition for this, she would literally, you guys, she was my confidence for my auditions for this. She would pray with me. She would pray with me and tell me, like, girl, you have something to say. Don't doubt yourself. So I just want to thank you for being the woman that you are and the friend that you are. You're freaking awesome.
Thank you. You're freaking awesome.
All right, so I love you. That was it. So I'm here because of Kelly Rowland. Thank you very much.
Hold back the tears, lady. Hold
out. Oh, sorry.
So now I have to say, congrats on your gorgeous Sunday.
Yes.
Like gorgeous.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
So beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's a very strong name. How did you and your husband come up with that?
I figured since I carried him, I pushed him out, my husband has to name him. And it was just as simple as that. And he came up with the name Titan, and we immediately loved it. And he is definitely living up to his name. We have to kind of calm him down right now because he's just so aggressive and tough.
He is strong.
He's a strong boy. You've seen him around the house.
He will push me and be like, come on. He's strong.
But he has this, it's so cute because he has a crush on Adrian now. And No, it's so cute because our nanny comes in and she speaks this most beautiful Spanish to him. So Adrian comes in and she starts speaking Spanish to him, and he's like, he like leans in. I'm like, and he doesn't do that with anybody, so it's really interesting. I'm like, okay.
Adrian,
he's gonna be a problem, guys. Watch out for Tyen. Watch out.
Okay, Kelly, so you are playing Mama Lion on Empire this season. That is amazing.
Yes,
amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How did you get this role?
You know what? I literally ran into Lee Daniels at Soul Cycle. Okay. We were sweating it out, and before we started going into it, he's like, I know who you are. I know who you are. And I was like, what is he talking about? And he starts getting into the character Leah, and then we went to the writing camp, and they started to evolve the character even more. Wow. So I was surprised because I thought it was only going to be like one episode. One episode turned into two turned into three turned into 6.
Wow.
So it was just really cool the way they did everything. So I'm a part of Lucius's Crazy. But it was awesome.
You did a phenomenal job on that role.
Thank you so
Amazing.
much.
Now, you are just nonstop, because not only do you have that going on, but you also, you guys, she has a new BET show coming out where you're trying to put together a new girl group.
Yes. And
so tell us about that.
We've already started the search for it. And I think that what I'm most excited about is the fact that a new generation and young girls get to see camaraderie again with groups. I think that's what I really loved about being in a group. And it goes to show women can work together. They can, be on one accord. That's what you ladies are doing. I think that it has to happen more. And the girls have come in and they've either been really excited, or when I tell them this is not some reality show situation, I don't want any characters. I want girls who come in here who are serious, who have passion, who are talented, who are focused, and going to be team leaders. You know what I mean? And team members. So it's been really interesting so far. Me and Frank Gatson is my partner in crime with it, and he is a hoot. He is so much fun.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, another thing that you're doing, Kelly, you're the ambassador for the Plenty Card.
Yes.
Explain to us what this is.
So I'm kind of a shopaholic. Okay. The first step is admittance.
Yes.
And basically, when I found out about this rewards program, I wanted to be involved and let other people know about it, because I think the coolest part about it is if you're shopping at Rite Aid, you're getting your gift wrap, your bows, and everything else, you're actually building up points to go to Macy's and get someone else a present. Like, it's completely genius. The Plenty partners are Macy's, Rite Aid, Hulu, Exxon Mobil. I have a godchild who's about to go to college, and they
No way!
You know what I mean? So now, I'm building up points to make sure that they have their Exxon, card, and it's just
Great.
so cool.
So
it's really, really cool. Yeah.
And that's great, because you can literally grab them at Rite Aid on your way out.
Absolutely. So if you want to learn more about it, you go to holiday.plenty.com and you figure out other things that they're doing up there. There's always these giveaways. It's the 2016 Ford Explorer they're giving away.
What?
Yes.
Woo.
Plus other plenty. Yes.
You have to.
It's really, really cool what they're doing. So I like a bargain, honey.
Yeah, so do we. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
It's the season to give, and that can mean different things to different people. For Mike Shelton, a barber in North Carolina, that meant turning a simple haircut into a compelling challenge for one 4th grade customer. Take a look.
For barber Mike Shelton, every guest who sits in his chair is a chance to make an impact.
To me, it's deeper than just cutting hair. That's what I do to support my family. But actually pouring into people's lives and motivating people while they're in my chair, that's my calling.
So one Saturday before school started this fall, amongst hundreds of customers at the shop, he met 9-year-old Cam.
Cam was just super nervous about going into the 4th grade, so I just wanted to inspire him. And so I said, look, man, if you make straight A's, and I'll hook you up with free haircuts as long as you make straight A's.
Cam accepted the challenge and got to work.
Find out how he did, right?
Yeah.
Well, give it up for Mike Shelton and Cam Fox.
All right. So, Kim, we gotta know. Welcome to the show. How did you do?
Good.
You did good? What were your grades?
Straight A's.
That's better.
Yeah, he did it. He did his thing.
So how did you react, Mike, when he brought in the report card?
Honestly, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I gotta keep it all the way 100 with everybody. I forgot about the whole deal, to be honest with you.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna keep real with you.
That's honest.
Yeah. I forgot about the deal. But I was sitting there cutting somebody's hair, and here comes Cam around the corner, and he handed me this piece of paper. I'm like, why this kid handed me this paper for? And I opened it up and said, math A, science A, social studies. I was like, oh my God, like, I remembered. And so all of a sudden, I just said, look, man, I got you, bro. Like, went ahead and bumped him up, and the VIP'd him up in the line, and everybody got excited in the barbershop and clapped it up for him, and it was awesome, man. He did it.
You should be so proud of yourself. But I have to ask, why were you so nervous to go to the 4th grade?
It was just a new grade and a new school. And a new
school.
Oh, so it's a lot of new stuff. So for you to get straight A's, that was really good.
Thank you.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yes, he is.
Yes, ma'am.
What inspired you to challenge him in the first place?
You know, I just feel like we all have a gift and a calling on our lives to inspire other people, you know, and so, you know, when I'm cutting hair, you know, cutting hair is what I do for a living, you know, but I feel like my calling in life is to inspire other people, and I just feel like, you know, like Proverbs says, you know, your gifts will make room for you, you know, and so I just feel like this, man, that every single one of us have callings, have the gifts, have talents, and if we all just didn't hoard them, God blesses us, so that way we would bless other people and to pour out in other people's lives. And so, y'all gonna get me preaching up in here now.
I like it. That is awesome.
Okay, wait, you're making me tear up.
Don't tear up now. That's the anointing. That's Jesus.
No, that's beautiful.
That's the anointing. Hey, that's been around way longer than me. This gonna be here when I'm gone too. You feel me?
I love that. These are the type of guests that we pray for and that we pray will touch others.
Amen.
It doesn't have to be a gift, but even giving someone of yourself.
Yeah, that's it. That's
and
it.
how big that is. A positive word, a word of encouragement, inspiring him to get straight A's.
Yeah, he did his thing. He did his thing. I'm proud of him.
So, Cam, what does it mean to have someone like Mike in your corner? How does it make you feel?
It makes me feel like I have somebody to look up to and to always go by my side.
Absolutely.
That's what's up.
Well, Cam, we got a little something for you to make sure that the other kids in the shop know who you are, okay? We had this specially made just for you. It's a cape, and the cape says...
Free haircuts for life.
For life.
Look at his face.
Hey, but
Yeah, you gotta keep the face.
Hey, but y'all should have put on there as long as he keeps his straight A's.
Yeah.
You feel me? Hey, this ain't no one-hitter quitter, baby. This ain't no one-hitter quitter. He got to keep doing this now.
I love it.
So that's just for you. And we have something for you, Mike. Our friends at Barber Depot are giving you a few things to help you with this lifetime of haircuts. Andy's Black Label Master Clippers, Slimline Pro Cordless Trimmer, and Sergeant Shears.
Nice.
Mike,
Do you
seriously?
use these? You use these?
Oh, yeah. If you ever need a line up or anything, come holler at me. I got you.
Okay.
I get you right, girl.
Get this kitchen.
I get down. I clean your kitchen out for you.
Clean that kitchen
I
for you.
love it. Mike, thank you so much for everything that you do
appreciate it.
and for your community as well. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Stick around, everybody. We'll be right back with more of The Real.
Welcome back. We tend to give our men a hard time about not giving us the greatest gifts, but the truth is sometimes we struggle.